to a new episode of the Knittinginden podcast. This is episode 42 in English. I am Ivonne and I'm a knitter from the east of Holland. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you're a returning viewer. Nice that you will spend some time with me. I'm going to talk about everything I knit in the last 2 weeks, and I will share that with you. I've got a coffee, of course, in my London mug, my lovely London. I'm a London fan also. I'm an England fan, of a UK fan, but London is one of the favorites. So always when I go there, I take a little mug, and this is exactly the right size for our Dutch coffee machines. So proost. Today is Wednesday. I'm always recording my podcast one day early, and on Tuesday it will come on YouTube. Wednesday, 22 January. It is still cold in the Netherlands. It's going to be a little bit warmer during the next coming week. It was around 1 or 0 degrees, -2, -1. So that was a cold week. And now it's going to get to be around 5-6 degrees next week. But it's lovely that it's cold because of our beautiful knits. We can wear them all. What I'm wearing is the Awesomer gossamer shawl from Stephen West. It was a test knit. I'm going to tell you all about it in a minute. And but I'm going to drink my coffee first with you. Take something to drink if you want to spend the time with me and sit and knit on the couch or crochet. So yeah, it was a cold week. On the bike it was cold, so I could wear all my shawls and my headbands and my hats. I don't have a lot of hats, knitted hats, because I prefer a headband before on your forehead and your ears. That's always better because of my longer hair. I think the hats are always creeping up a little bit, and that doesn't feel well. But I want to knit a hat maybe in the coming weeks. I don't know yet. But I'm not an owner of a lot of knitted hats yet. My little cat Mosi is here with me. No. He's searching for water, but he could drink water in the kitchen, but he didn't do it. And now he sees my bottle and he thinks, oh, I want to drink water. He's really sweet. He's really getting big. And he sleeps at night. He sleeps with me, and Pookie also. Sometimes, not every night. Pookie is sometimes lying in the living room, and but sometimes I wake up in the night and I feel 2 cats on me or beside me. I don't mind. I sleep alone most of the time. When you're new here, I do have a relation, but we don't live together. It's in the Netherlands. It's called latrelatie. Living apart together. Is that in that's in English maybe the same. We have our own households, and we see each other when we feel like it, so that's good. But 99% of the time I sleep alone with my cats. They always Mosi was sleeping in my arm this morning. At first he's going to lie on the where your feet are, and then when he's waking up at night, and then he comes lying with me here in my arm. So that's really sweet. He's a really social cat, and he's growing a lot. He's nearly 7 months. Next month he's going to the doctors because we don't want him to. We are going to try to keep him inside the house, not an outside cat, because I don't know. I'm always afraid that there's going to happen something with the cats. Pookie and Saartje are both used to just go in the garden and come back. That's very I like that a lot, and 95% of the time they're inside the house. So we'll try to keep Moshi in the house too, because we love him too much, and I don't want anything happening with him. But yeah, it's the cat from my the youngest cat, Moshi, is the cat from my eldest son and his girlfriend. So when they leave in about a few years, the plan is that they take Moshi with them. So we'll see how that goes. Moshi is super nice. Yeah, he likes my son and his girlfriend a lot. When they come in home, it's always he doesn't see me anymore. So it's super nice to see. I'm drinking my coffee, and then I'm going to start telling you all about my gossamer shawl, my test knit. Drink your coffee while it's still hot or warm, because I don't like cold coffee. Yeah, what was happening 15 or 14 December, I saw in the Instagram post from Stephen West that he asked for test knitters for this shawl. And then I thought, oh no, I didn't want anything with my Advent knits. I was busy with my Advent knits. I was busy with Vlogmas. So I thought, oh no, I cannot do that. But I did a test knit before for Stephen West. That pattern still didn't launch. That was last May. In May, I think I started that. And it was also in his stories. And now it's he did a call for it in his stories. And I thought, oh, should I participate? But the story was already 4 hours on Instagram. So I thought, they don't pick me. I'm going to say that I want to, and they don't choose me anyway. But they did. Again, I got a message that I could test knit for the shawl. But when you see that call for the test knit, you see a little bit of the shawl, and there was written lines, 8 balls mohair, 8 colors of mohair. So I thought, okay, 8 balls, that's okay. But then I said that I would do the test knit, and then it was, you needed from every 8 colors, you need from every ball 2 balls. So that was 16 balls, and mohair at Stephen and Penelope's cost €13 per ball. So I did a quick math, and I thought, whoa, that's far beyond my budget now. And it's a test knit. Do I want that? So then I thought maybe I choose brushed. I choose mohair from Drops, but that was still a little bit. Maybe it was a good choice because of the length on the. How do you say that? The looplengte. How many meters is on one ball? But then I thought, I don't know if I can have the mohair in my face because I'm allergic to lanolin. So I don't know if that is in mohair. So then I thought, Ivonne, why don't you knit it with brushed alpaca silk? That's your favorite yarn. I used it a lot for shawls, and then you held this double. So that's what I did. And even zoeken naar de tags, the labels. This one, I just pick one. Brushed alpaca silk. On this ball is 140 meters, so I knew I had bought. I had to decide quick because it was 4 weeks. The deadline was 4 weeks. I thought, can I do that? Of course, Ivonne, you can do that. You can put yourself into it, and then you will succeed. But the other test knit I did for Stephen West, it still didn't launch. So then I was 10 days before the deadline. I was ready with it. And now I thought, maybe 4 weeks, a little bit less. If I'm not succeeding on time, that's then it's also good because he don't launch it directly. So that with that in my thoughts, I thought, okay, I will participate. So that's what I did. We got the pattern information. I ordered the yarn, but I ordered 2 balls of each color. And I thought, when I don't have enough in January, I will order some more. But on the last Sunday before the deadline was 14 January, I had not enough of the last 2 colors. So that was a little bit a pity. I thought, what am I going to do? Am I going to leave it like this, order new yarn and do it afterwards? But then I'm not succeeding it on time. Or bind off early. That was what I thought, because I did 3 Stephen West mystery knit-alongs, and you have always an option to choose to bind off early. So that's what I decided. I thought I will do not the extra border. I didn't have the time to be on time then, and I didn't have enough yarn, and I think I don't like the chevron borders. I don't know. Maybe in the future I will try it once, but this time I felt like, no, it's okay. The shawl is big enough, so I bind off early. But I didn't have enough of the last 2 colors. This dark brown and the red, I had to repeat it here, but I didn't have enough. So then I thought, what will I do? Do you mind binding off now, or do you wait and order some new yarn with it? But it was such a big knit. It was so many stitches on your needles. The brushed alpaca is thicker. I think it's really I didn't do a swatch because I thought I don't have time for it. I have to begin with the shawl. It's a 4 weeks deadline. But this is I think it's a lot thicker than mohair held double. So that's I realized that when I was knitting, that I thought, it's really a big fabric and it's thick, and I don't know if my cord is long enough. I began with 375 needles. That was recommended, but after the first part, I changed to a 4mm needle because it was too thick on my needles. So this part I did with 375 needle, and then I changed to 4. But it's a really lovely knit. It's not hard. The hardest part was to that your stitch count was right, because otherwise the bubbles will not line up. How do you say? So it was was not hard. It was a nice knit. I think I will knit this shawl again, maybe from normal fingering weight yarn without the fade, but I don't know if that's nice. But we'll see that in the future. I don't know that yet. Maybe once for a advent calendar, that would be nice also. So with fingering weight, and then knit your advent calendar up in this pattern. And it's a really big shawl. I think it's big enough for me. I always want to wear my shawls like this, but that's a little bit hard because of this is not really stretchy. I blocked my shawl, of course, and this is what I like when I'm going on my bike. It's really cold, and then wear it like this, but you have a lot of fabric here. It's wel lekker warm. It's all nice and warm. So the way that I like to wear my shawls, this is not really the good pattern for it, but you could do it, of course. And this is a little bit tight. This is always with a semicircle, it's always a little bit tight. But when I see it like this, I think, okay, Ivonne, you can wear it on the bike and put your coat over it. It's super soft. It's really warm. I love it. So, but the way you wear it, it's more like a, how do you say that? Stola. My ring is sitting. So I think I In the house I can wear it like this, like a stola, and it shows off. It's super nice. I love it a lot. But it's really hairy. My black shirt, all with little pluisjes. Pluisjes is het Nederlandse woord. It's the Dutch word for filling here. I don't know how do you say it in English. Pluisjes. Pieces of the fabric. I have it in my mouth. But yeah, so I choose to do 2 bubbles less. That, I think it was a little bit a pity. I thought, Ivonne, come on, you had to order. Yeah, afterwards I thought, at that point I thought, oh, I'm ready with it. It's good like this. I'm going to do the I-cord bind off and I'm happy. But 2 or 3 days later I thought, oh, you could have order 2 new balls and do at least the last 2 bubbles and then bind off. But yeah, it already happened. I already bind off, and you don't pull this back because it's going to stick. Yeah, it's really a little bit sticky. Also with the bubbles, you have to knit into stitch 8 rows below, and then you have to pull the stitch out that you don't use anymore, and that was a little bit hard with this brushed alpaca. So but yeah, I'm really happy that I tested this shawl, and yeah, you can wear it also like this, and maybe make it with a pin or something. So yeah, Ivonne is happy with her shawl, and I liked to do the test knit. I think I can really work under sort of like a sort of stress. I really, do I like it? Sometimes not. Sometimes in my head I think, oh, what did I do? Why did I participate? I wanted to knit other things, but at the other side I thought, no, it's good to how do you say that? Yeah, push yourself to do something outside your comfort zone. Yeah, that's what it is. So I highly recommend this pattern. If you have balls maybe in your stash, mohair, you need 8 colors. I will call the colors for you. I will say which colors did I use. Maybe you like it also. Even kijken, moet ik op volgorde. A, B, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D. Yeah. I will tell you the color numbers. So this is what I ordered. Drops brushed alpaca silk. I ordered 16 balls from each color 2, but that's just not enough, net niet genoeg, just not enough to do the whole shawl. So when you do the whole shawl, I think you need 3 balls of each color. Color A is color number 1. Color B is color number 4. That's what I used. Color C, where is C? C is color number 2. Color D is color number 37. Then we have color E is color 5. Color F is 36. Color G is 38. And color H is 23. That's what I used. You can you can choose your own, pick your own colors. It has to be a fade. That's you held 2 strands together, each time 2 colors together, and the pattern says when you have to change 1 color. So that's really nice. Yeah, and I'm very happy with it because of it's warm. It looks great. I love it. I love it. Okay, look at this. So like this, and this one is really, I didn't do everything, but it's long enough to to sit on my belly. Nee, my belly not. Sorry, my bum. So yeah, that was my test knit for Stephen West. And I loved it, and I hope to test a lot of other patterns. But yeah, the other one I did in May is still not launched. It's a little bit of pity. I still can't show you. It's still waiting in the drawer to come out. Hopefully not this winter, but we'll see. So that was it for the shawl. I'm going to go further with all the other things. I had another finished object, and that is the socks. These lovely socks. This was a skein from Look at the Cat. Sneaky Pete. Wait, I have to pause. Sorry. Oh, she's very naughty. He was. He saw the little stitch stoppers. He wants to play with that. Yeah, I was here with the socks. This is a skein from Char. She's on Etsy. I ordered this in October last year. It was the October skein, the October club. You got 2 minis with it, and then the main color. I choose to do the golden cuff, heels and toes. This knitted up really lovely. It was really, quick or something, I don't know. Now, my recipe is 14 rounds of cuff, 3x1 rib, on needle 2.25 millimeter. Then I do 1 round normal, and then I start changing the color. Heel flap and gusset, and then the heel flap. What is this? Heel turn, and this is the gusset. In the beginning when I was sock knitting, I did a lot of shadow wrap short row heels, but now I'm very comfortably picking up stitches, and I learned that through a pattern from Stephen West, the contrast blast socks. And when you knit socks in the beginning, you think, oh wow, help, how can I pick up the stitches? It's so a little bit intimidating, but when you knit socks more often, you get it's going easier. And so I will recommend to try everything. The shadow wrap short row heel, the Dutch heel, we call it the Dutch heel, the Hollandse heel. And this is fitting my foot better. So that's the reason why I chose this now, and I feel comfortable knitting it. It's my 4th year of sock knitting. I knit my whole life, but my 4th year of sock knitting. So you get better and better every time you make a sock. So this is finished, and I love them a lot. Yeah, then I showed you last week in the weekly vlog that I casted on another scrappy sock. I am really a lover of scrappy socks. Last year I said I want to knit up more whole balls, but and less scrappy socks, but I didn't succeed yet because I have 3 scrappy socks on my needles. 3 or 4? No, I think 3. So this one was the first. That was the Moody January sock. That was the theme I thought of. I thought, oh, I felt moody, and I choose all the moody colors. A little bit ice blue, cold. In January it was cold, of course, and this is what it ended up to be. This is sock number 1. The second sock I have on my needles. I just started it. I thought I will knit it the next day, but then I had more scrappy socks ideas. So this lives in my bag I made myself from a little bit of fabric from the thrift shops, and I thought the Moody sock can live in a happy project bag. So that is one sock whip. Then I saw my one of my best friends. She's a very colorful person. She called Renske, and I knitted 2 pairs of scrappy socks last year for her. And she said then already, I want another pair or maybe 2, but maakt niet uit. It will come. And then I had one pair of socks that was size 39, European size 39, and I have a size 40. So I thought I will give them to my friend Renske. And then we went to the thrift shop last Saturday together, and she said, "Oh, Ivonne, I just only wear these woolen socks. I don't wear anything else anymore. I have 2 pairs, and I alternate them." And then I gifted her the blue socks, and she was really happy. And then she ordered 2 pairs of new socks with me. So I think when a person is knit worthy, it's so nice to. I thought immediately, yeah, when I'm going home, I'm going to cast on immediately for you because you are knit worthy. Renske is loving all the colors, so that's really nice. She's a really colorful person. And this is what I've got until now. Yeah, that's really nice. She said, "Oh no, it doesn't matter which color. I like all the colors, so I can put everything together." And that's really nice about scrappy socks. I search in my scrappy sock boxes for colors, and this is what I've got. This is sock number 1. This is a ball I found a few weeks ago, and it has a repeat of I think 5. Was it the first one or the purple? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 repeats, and then so I will do every color, and then I'm going to start the heel flap. It's the same recipe as I always do: 3x1 rib, 14 rounds of cuff, 64 stitches on needle 2.25, and I'm always knitting on DP because I love that the most. Ta-da! It lives in my birdie and puppet bag with the gnomes. I use all the. I think I'm using all the bags that I have from her at the moment. Nearly everything. So yeah, and I found that this is a really nice size. It's longer, so my needles always fit in good. And yeah, it's super nice, lovely fabric. She's in the UK. We can't order there anymore, but for the people who can, Birdie and Puppet on Etsy, and she makes the most beautiful bags. So echt one of my big favorites. Yeah, and then I casted on another scrappy sock. I felt like searching colors together, and this one's already done. Monday I thought I'm going to knit. I think I started Saturday and I was here at this point. And Monday I thought I will knit the whole sock until I go to bed, in between my household and everything I have to do. So this is a sock number 1. In this sock I chose to do the cuff and the heels and the toes in one color. It's a Arvetta Filcolana yarn. That's really nice sock yarn. I love it. It's a little bit fluffier, thicker than other sock yarns. And the rest is all scraps what I've got in my scrap stash. And I think I love it a lot. I will keep these for myself, or maybe if Renske loves them, maybe they'll go to Renske. I don't know that yet. We'll see, but I'm going to knit the socks first, and then I show it to her, and then she can say yes or no. But she's a really easygoing person, so I think it will be fine. So maybe this one's also for Renske, but I don't know that yet. The second sock is not yet on the needles. Where are all the scraps from this one? Oh yeah, it lives in this Pruidel bag. This one I made myself. It's velvet, brown velvet, and bloemetjes, flowery border, or drawstring. So everything is in here. I have to cast on the second sock, and these are my wooden DPNs from Knit Pro Symphony. Also nice. I prefer the metal ones, but this one is a good second one. I don't like the Chaigu wooden ones. That's like satay prikketjes. satay prickers. You know, when you go in barbecuing and you make all the little pieces of meat on a satay pricker, on a wooden pricker. That's what I don't like about it. So that wooden Chaigu DPN I don't like a lot, but yeah, I don't use them now. So that was it for the socks, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have also 2 hole balls. Want that was my hoe zeg je dat ook alweer? That was what I wanted to do in the new year. Knit up more hole balls. Now I have 3 scrappy socks on my needles and 2 hole balls, but okay, that's okay. The one I showed you last week, of last time, I don't know it anymore for sure, is this one. This is the Regia sock. I'm here at I'm in the gusset decreases. It's a lovely, it's also living in the Vosjestas, the fox's bag from Birdie and Puppet. Oh yeah. And this is the design line from Anna and Carlos, and it is color number 03657. So if you think, oh wow, lovely, I want that too. So this is the first sock. The scrappy socks are always going faster. I don't know why. Yeah, I know why, because you can make up a color again, and oh yeah, I want to see how it knits up, and just one more row. The other one I felt like casting on was the one I got from Roel, one of the balls I got from Roel, from Zigzag from King Cole. She brought it for me at Knit to Purl to from the UK. I couldn't resist to cast this on. This ball was looking at me a week long or so, and longer. And that's this one, super nice. I love it a lot. And look how it knits up, super, with the brown and blues, a little bit green. So I like this sock yarn a lot. It's a little bit thicker or woolier. I don't know how that is. That maybe I have to look at this samenstelling. 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. Oh yeah, that's always, when there's nylon in it, it's always softer. But I know that nylon is more easier to, you get holes in your socks easier with nylon than with polyamide. That's what I searched for, but I don't have holes in my socks yet. I have 1 pair of scrappy socks, my first pair. That one has a hole. That's the first one, and I knitted that 4 years ago. So I think I will cut it in pieces, and I put it in my basket with a little scrappy the yarn, how do you say it? The ends you weave in. I always keep them in a basket. So my socks that are holes in it, and it's echt really kaput, broken, I will cut it in pieces and fill my new hobby, gnome knitting. But I'll show you that later. So that is also a whole ball on my needles. So I've got, I think, 5 pairs of socks active on my needles. I still have a few. I have to knit the second alpaca sock, but I don't show. And one I'm doubting to rip back. But we'll see that. So that was it for the sock knitting. Then I told you last week, or I showed you last week, that I cast on the balaclava, the bonbechood. No, it's not my favorite knit because it's in one color and it's soft, and it's on 5.5 millimeter needles. So this is what I've got. It's a really boring knit. I don't like boring knits. I like to be, the colorful knits. But when I maybe I want to knit one afternoon on it, and hopefully it will Schiet een beetje op. Ja, hoe zeg ik dat nou? How do I say? I have to knit on it, of course, because otherwise it's never going to end. But it's not my really favorite. No, it's really soft. The yarn is really soft. I bought baby alpaca from Borgo di Passi. It's really soft because it's a hood. Yeah, it's going to be on your face. So it's a really soft yarn, so that's good. But I don't like to knit on 5.5mm needles. But we'll see. And I made a mistake, so I had to rip back, and then I put it down. I didn't feel it anymore, so I will pick this up this week somewhere, I hope. And that lives in my new bag that I got from Roel for Christmas. I love it a lot. My also Birdie and Puppets cat bag. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that is what I also knitted on. And then I've got one thing. That's the last one, and that is the penguono. I casted on the penguono, I think in September. I wanted to knit a penguono a very long time, but I couldn't. I couldn't think of how do I do that with 3 strands of yarn. At the time I saw it for the first time, I didn't have enough scraps or leftovers yet, and so I wanted to buy the pattern earlier, but I bought it in September, and then I thought I will do it with drops alpaca, the normal fingering weight yarn. I think it's fingering weight, because I had a lot of that, and you have to held 3 strands together. I do 2 strands of even kijken, like this, 2 strands like this, and then 1 brushed alpaca with it. So 3 strands, that's really thick. And also on 5mm needles I have it. At first you start, it's a Stephen West pattern again. You start with the back panel that is knitted up in mush stitch, so it takes a while. But I like it, it's just back and forth, back and forth. Then you knit the bumpers, and then you start the side panels. So this is the first side panel I finished Sunday. So this is what I've got so far. This was a very long piece. I thought, oh, I will do it, but it took me a very long time. Yeah, my hands hurt. It's super easy, but it's really hard on your hands because it's 3 strands held together. But now I'm going to start at this point again and then knit this piece. Then you have to do, I think, the shoulder and the sleeves, and then you, I don't know how, but you knit everything together, and then at last you are going to make the cuff or the border. I don't know, how do you say it? I think I like my colors a lot. A little bit, red. Red is my favorite color, and grays and a little bit brown. So I'm very curious how this will look when it's ready. But I'm not knitting on this every day, so I don't know if it's going to be done this winter. But yeah, then it will be maybe done next winter. So yeah. Not in a hurry with it, but I want to knit on it frequently so that it's growing slowly. And that lives in my super nice bag from Quilting Mieke. She is on Instagram. She lives in Belgium. I saw her a few times at the Ontmoetdag, and she makes these lovely quilting bags. It's a rice bag, so a square, so it fits in really a big project. So that's one of my bigger project bags. She embroidered my name on it. This is me, I think. Lovely flower on it, so super nice. So that was it for all the whips, works in progresses, and I'm going to take my book to see if I didn't forget anything. The Awesomer gossamer shawl, the socks, balaclava. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one I forgot. My bridal blanket from all the leftovers from all the swaps that I have. I want to knit everything up, or in socks, or in this blanket, or other scrappy projects. Even kijken, ja. The goal is to knit every day at least one time up and down. So this is what I've got. And from 1 January I did every day at least one back and forth. Sometimes 4, sometimes 3. I try to use balls from 10 grams, sometimes 8 grams. So when you have 8 grams I can do 3 times, and otherwise it's 4. 4-ply scraps, 4mm needle. These are my chai goose, and I cast it on 263 stitches. The plan was 250, but I had a lot of yarn left, so I thought I will do that. Use that. It's a nice, super easy project. Just knit back and forth and change the colors after 3 or 4 rows. And hopefully this blanket is, in the end of December, a big blanket. That's the goal. Look how far you come in 12 months, every day, at least one time up and down. So I love it a lot. This is mostly my morning knit. In the morning I take it, and when I don't feel like it anymore, I quit. So that is the Restjes scrappy blanket. Yeah, just a recipe, it's not a pattern. So that is also another whip I've got, almost. Yeah. Then I got happy mail from Birmingham, from the UK. Lovely Janie. I met her at Knit to Purl to. Yeah, we met her in the hotel. We were in the same hotel for that weekend. It's a Sarah weekend of It's a Sarah festival. It was Knit to Purl to, and she was in the same hotel, and I didn't met her before, and then we were with a group of people, and it was super cozy, and we knitted together, and we talked, and we had breakfast together, so super nice. But she didn't know my podcast at that point, and she said, "Oh, Ivonne, I'm going to follow your podcast." And then she asked me in December, "Do you can I I want to send you something." I couldn't find the word, sorry. So she posted it 15 December, I think, around 15 December, and it came just a few days ago. So I had a lovely pouch. She made it herself from an old tie. Super nice. So the rest of this, she I think it's a good work, good done, Janie, because you have to make the fabric wider, so you have to unravel the whole tie, and she uses a lovely lining. It's a little project bag. Maybe you can put it in a little project, maybe for the gnomes. And she made me a pouch for the notion. Super nice. So I thank you, Janie. It was a really nice surprise. It was long on the way. This mini was also in it. I'm going to knit this in my Cozy Memories blanket. I wanted to do that last week, but I thought, oh no, I want to show it first. So that's super nice. And there were 2 colorwork rings in it that I didn't have yet. So that's really nice for the next time I try colorwork. And 2 lovely chocolates. But I didn't eat them yet because I am trying to eat less sugar. Less sugar and more vegetables. And so thank you, Janie. I love it a lot. I'm going to use it, and it was worth the wait. It's always nice that people send you something. That's super nice. as a thank you for your podcast. Oh yeah, now I forget another thing. Ta-da! From the balls from Roel I got last week, also in the Happy Mail, I knitted a gnome yesterday. I started it and I couldn't stop. I'm not ready yet because I have to do the beard, the nose and the arms, and this one has to, here comes a tassel on. Super nice. It lives in this bag, this pouch. I had 3 really thick balls, so I had enough to do the whole body with the lovely US Yorkshire spinach yarn. This was from Mommy and Flory. I love the colors a lot. And then I have the rhubarb, the more like pink and yellow, a little bit yellow, for the beard and maybe the arms. I don't know that yet. And I have a bit left of this one. From the other one, it's a little bit left, but I think I will crochet that in my blanket. So this is what I've got for the beard and the other things. This is my fifth gnome. This is my third one from the book, from Grimblewood. And I am starting to like it more and more. It's just like sock knitting. The first 3 socks you think, it's hard, but then you get a kind of a rhythm and you know a little bit how it goes. And I think I like it a lot. Also to use up scraps. I'm going to knit my gnomes with scrap yarn. That's what I like to do. So that one was, I forgot, another work in progress. So thank you. I'm not quitting yet. This was everything I have to tell you this week. I am organizing Easter yarn swap in the Netherlands. I did this already for this is the 3rd time. All the information I will share that in the common episodes. What you have to do is, if you want to participate, but you don't live in the Netherlands, I don't think it's doable to participate in it. But I thought, when you live in the UK, Janie lives in the UK and Roel lives in the UK, maybe you can participate and swap with each other. So that I don't know if you like to do that, but in the Netherlands we do it with a group of people who participate, and then it's all staying in the Netherlands. That's the best way because of the prices of send it out to whatever country. It's too expensive, so I'm sorry for that. But when you live in the same countries, like Janie and Roel, you can maybe swap with each other. So that is what I'm organizing, the paasvol swap, we call it in the Netherlands. It's the Easter yarn swap, and we start 2 weeks before Easter, and then every day a ball of yarn, 4-ply sock yarn, 10 grams, and at Easter Sunday you get a present from the person who that did the swap for you. And you can put in a little bit of tea, of coffee, or a chocolate, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we swap balls out, and you can knit maybe scrappy socks or a gnome or whatever you like, or use it for your blankets. So that is what I'm organizing. But it's a little bit for the people outside of the Netherlands. Then you have to maybe search for your own swap person that you swap with. And I'm doing 14 days before that. I'm doing daily vlogs, 2 weeks. And I will show you in my vlogs which balls I've got. So, I will announce that later on, because Easter is 18 April, I think. And 2 weeks before we start, and then 2 weeks before that we're going to send out the swap, the person you have to swap with, and so forth. And maybe you can participate when you're not in the Netherlands with somebody in your own country. So that's what is the planning. Further it goes well with me. I'm back on track with healthy food and more walking and take good care of myself. I'm not in how do I say it? I always want to lose kilos, of course, but I am 55. I'm in the age of the menopause starting, so dieting is not a good choice, but I'm going to choose to eat healthy. And with everything I will put in my mouth, I will think, do I want this? Do you want to eat a lot of sugars? No, you don't want that, so you don't eat it. So I'm back on track with that, and that's always a nice feeling. I feel already better. I slept better. I don't eat sugar a little bit, but the only thing I put sugar in is in my morning porridge, and the rest is all fruit sugars or healthy things. A lot of vegetables and a lot of water. No, light, less bread, because bread is not good for me. Too much, I like it a lot, but when I eat it too much, it's not good for me. So I'm trying to improve my health and feel fitter, because in March I go to London and I want to walk without feeling exhausted. So that's the goal, the first goal, and I'm always trying to eat healthy, and henceforth I do that for years now. But my body likes to be, I don't know why, my body likes to be fat, or my body is always choosing to, maybe how do you say that in the Netherlands? In your stofwisseling is not so quick. So I think my body thinks, oh, I'm going to keep that for later. But later, I'm not. I'm always eating a little bit too much, and I don't lose weight. So that's what I try to say, and I hope to lose some kilos. Of course, it's always nice. But it's not my main thing anymore to think, oh, you did it wrong and you eat bad, and Ivonne, that's not good. La la la. I want to choose to eat healthy because I feel better, and not stand on the scales and think, oh, I didn't lose 1 kilo and now I'm bad. You know what I mean. Not punish myself too hard on because I'm always trying to be good. But yeah, I'm human too, so it's not easy, and I'm not staying skinny. I was a few years ago, 10 years ago, I did a Cambridge weight plan. I lost a lot of kilos. I was super skinny. I looked good. I slept good. I didn't feel my back that point too much. But I don't know why it's always creeping back up me, the kilos. It's like I can't. I don't know how I can explain myself. Maybe it's I'm not a skinny person. I don't know why. I want to be, but I'm not. So I have to work hard to feel fit. And I'm 55, so it's not going. When you're younger, your body has a lot of stretch. It could do. When you eat 3 days healthy, you feel already a lot better. And now I have to eat 10 days healthy, and now I feel the difference. It takes longer. That's what I want to say. So that are my goals. Knitting, okay, but I have to move around and walk also. But yeah, that's in last year it was a lot of rain. I didn't walk in that winter a lot, but now it's every day it's dry and cold, so that's easier to go outside and take a walk. So that's what I'm doing. Now I think I talked enough for today. I hope you liked it. If you're new here or you see my video for the first time and you're not already subscribed, please put on druk op de abonneerknop. And welcome to the club, to the Knittinginden club. I hope you liked it, and I'm here every Thursday, one week with a weekly vlog and the other week with my podcasts. And now I'm going to quit because I think I told enough. See you next week. Doei!